Without a doubt, this will be one of my favorite LEGO sets of 2025. Here we have the new LEGO Star Wars V19 Torrent Starfighter 75432, 567 pieces, 3 minifigures, debuting August 1st, 2025 for $65. So we're going to go over the build, we'll go over the minifigures, and I'll let you know if I think this set is worth picking up for $65 as a day one purchase maybe, or if you should wait for a sale. Here's what the front of the manual looks like, and here in the back of the manual is some previews for some of the other overpriced LEGO Star Wars sets for this August 2025 wave. And here is the sticker sheet, 4 numbered stickers, but 6 total stickers. Let's first go over the Asajj Ventress minifigure here. And overall, I think this is a pretty cool looking minifigure. And if y'all are new here, please slap that subscribe button. Also check me out on Instagram at Big Zach's House. Overall, I like the torso printing, both on the front and the back. Only one face, as you can see, no arm printing. But overall, a pretty nice minifigure. I think the way LEGO's doing these pupils here, which is okay, does not bother me. No hairpiece or anything. Could there have been arm printing? Maybe, but overall, I think it's a pretty cool looking minifigure with the leg printing there. I think it's highly detailed torso. A pretty solid minifigure in my opinion. I don't typically scrutinize accessory pieces, but I thought this was nice that LEGO gave us this lightsaber hilt here. They didn't just cheap out and go with the standard lightsaber hilt. So good job, LEGO. Kudos to LEGO. And you do get 2 of these, one for each hand, but this is what the overall lightsaber hilt looks like, and I think they did a pretty good job here. Possibly the LEGO Star Wars minifigure of the year, in my opinion, the General Obi-Wan Kenobi minifigure here. This is an awesome Clone Wars era minifigure here for Obi-Wan Kenobi. The torso printing is highly detailed. The leg printing looks great. I mean, come on, look at this. Look at the arm printing. That is phenomenal. And there's a different arm printing on each side, accurate to the character. I mean, this is a fire minifigure, and I'm really happy to add this to my collection. I don't know if I have the last version of this Obi-Wan Kenobi minifigure here, but this one's great, and I'm really, really happy to add this to my collection here. I like the beard, overall the face. I think it fits the styling of what these minifigures should be. Overall, I like it a lot. This is, again, this could possibly be, to me, the LEGO Star Wars minifigure of 2025. And I'm really happy to add this one to my collection. And this set might be worth picking up just to make sure you can get your hands on one of these. The last minifigure here before we move over to the build is the Clone Pilot minifigure. The helmet looks bulky to me, honestly, but overall, I think it's a pretty solid minifigure there. I like the torso printing, the leg printing there. Overall, a pretty solid minifigure. I know some folks have been saying that LEGO should have taken this color and gone through the back here, give it some black there. But overall, I'm okay with this minifigure. I think it looks nice. I don't have the predecessor. I thought I did, but I've been looking all over the place. And overall, you know, I think we've waited a while for this Clone Pilot minifigure. And I think it's okay, honestly. He's going to have one face. That's a little disappointing. That's just something I always like to have is 2 faces. But overall, a pretty solid minifigure here. I do think the helmet is just a little off there, though. Just in general, with it just looks bulky and weird to me. But nonetheless, pretty cool minifigure here. And I don't have the previous version, and I thought I did. I've been looking for it. So I'm happy to finally have a Clone Pilot minifigure in my collection. Now let's take a look at the V19 build here, and I actually really like this model. I actually think it's an upgrade to its predecessor for the sole reason that I do like the smaller version of this ship. The other predecessor, the wings were a lot longer. I actually had it on a couple occasions, and I sold it. So I'm happy that I finally got this one. The other model, 2 now in retirement, they're like super expensive to pick up. And I do really like this ship. We have some stickers here on the front sides. I did put the stickers on exactly where the manual said, even though it looks a little weird with them being like in different positions. And so you can see here, you can easily put down the wings with no issues. As you see, I just did it right there. You have the yellowish cockpit there. With the little green there in the front, the olive green. Something that I always nitpick on all these sets is the driver, or the pilot here, sorry. He has to lean back a little bit for this piece to close all the way, which does annoy me. I don't know why it annoys me, but it annoys me all the time. Everybody has their thing, and that's kind of my thing. I just like to have the pilot actually able to sit straight and look straight out the cockpit area. But overall, a pretty solid looking build here. And as you can see, you can move these up and down. That is as far as it goes, just right there, but it's very easy to do so. Take a look here at the wings. They're almost identical here except for the sticker here. You can see you only have it on the one side, which my research tells me that is actually accurate to the ship. So that's pretty cool here. That you got your stud shooters here. Easily just press right there. Overall, they don't bother me. I think they're okay. And overall, again, I'm really happy with the ship. When I first originally saw it, the pictures of it, I'm like, yep, this is it. I'm happy that I sold the other models because now I have a smaller one. That's something I like too. I like having some of these smaller ships here. Just it's a lot easier to put on display. And I'm really happy with this one, honestly. You can see here the engines. I thought the engines here on the back side, they're really easy to build. I think they look nice here. I like the blue there, on the back there. And overall, just a really solid design. See here now, you also press this down like this. It snaps in real easily, and then you just pop this down just like that, and you have your ship. And now it's not going to stand like that, so that's definitely not the expectation. Just keep that in mind. But it's really easy to flip down, as well as the wings, and I think it's a sturdy set. I guess now when we do set reviews, we have to talk about the durability and of how sturdy they are, make sure they don't fall apart. That's the new thing, I guess, in the community. For some folks, see how you have the piece right there, just clips right on, stays on very easily. Take a look at this bottom wing here, just so you can see some of the details there. Like you got your engine there as well on this side. And again, overall, I just really like the design of this set. I think it, from looking at the pictures, I think it's a pretty accurate design, accurate representation of this ship in the Lego, in the Star Wars, Clone Wars era. So overall, a very nice build. I would say that I highly recommend this set, honestly. Like if you just want to pick up one of these sets on day one and feel like you got good value for your money, this would be one of the sets to do it, honestly. Now, eventually, will the set go on sale for like $55 or $52, something along the lines of that? Absolutely. 20% off at some point in time will be like the standard sale. This will definitely 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, go on sale at some point in time. So if there's other sets that you don't have that are on sale right now and you eventually want to pick this up, but you have some patience, feel free to do so, and you're going to get it on sale, and you're going to get a better deal than I got, or better deal than a lot of other folks got. This is awesome. This is definitely going to be one of my favorite sets of 2025. It's one of my favorite sets of this new August wave, and I highly recommend picking this one up. I just think it checks a lot of the boxes for me. I like the price point. I like the minifigures a lot, and I'm happy to have this particular ship again in a smaller model. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're new here again, you lasted this long in my video, please slap the subscribe button. You'll be entertained. I think you will be. So thank you all for watching. Also, check me out on Instagram at Big Zax as I post short form content. And eventually, when this guy goes on sale, I will post it on my page so you can grab it on sale as soon as it goes on sale. So thank you all for watching. Looking forward to seeing the next video. And again, I really appreciate all of your support.